Good morning, WHS. My name is Carolina Cisneros, and today is Friday, March the 1st. And isn't it crazy that February only has 28 days? That is insane, but at least there's a leap year. Anyways, let's begin. Navarre College. A representative from Navarre College will be visiting Monday during lunch and stop at their table in the lunchroom to learn more about attending Navarre. Now, a cheap college cooking, torturing, mouth-watering segment that will leave you hungry as a wolf.
Welcome back this morning. So what we're going to try to do today is teach you how to have a great breakfast on a very small budget. So today we're going to be cooking sausage, biscuits, and gravy. First thing we've got to do is get our sausage cut up, and we'll go ahead and get that started this morning. All right, we've got some come up. Let's go ahead and get that started here in our electric skillet. We'll take each patty, kind of flatten it down just a little bit. We don't want it too thick, or it'll be hard to get the sausage done, take a lot longer. We'll turn our skillet up to about 375 to get that sausage started. Go ahead and keep those sausages flattened out a little bit. Their sausage turned. Okay, we've got those turned over. Let those simmer for just a little bit longer. Close on the sausage. One way to kind of check to make sure it's done, when you press it, you see right there, still a little bit of red comes up. If it comes up clear, that piece of sausage is ready to go. Ready, let's go ahead and take those out. We'll put them on a plate lined with a little paper towel, just take a little more grease off of them. Fat in any type of meat attributes to tenderness, juiciness, and flavor. We're ready to make the flour. Cook our flour and make it into the gravy. Frugal, we take our nice skillet here. I need just a little more grease over here in this one to make our gravy. Take my welding gloves, multi-purpose gloves you might say, add a little more grease to this skillet. Now we're ready, as the skillet's getting hot, to add our flour. Take a little flour, add it to the grease. It's very important to get you the proper ratio here. So get enough flour in there. When I mix it with the grease, it forms a thin paste. If you add flour to the gravy later, it's going to taste like flour. Okay, looks like we've got a pretty good paste going right here. The amount of milk just really depends on how many people you're trying to feed and how much of the flour mixture you have in your skillet. The longer you cook, the thicker it'll get. We need it to go just a little bit longer. I can already see right now this is going to be a little thick, so I can add more milk. Remember, I can make it thinner, but I can't make it thicker. I'm going to add a little pepper. I like pepper. Part of college life is learning to live on a budget, learning to do without a few things, but remember, the dividends will pay off greatly. Later, when you get that degree, you're able to get a good job, and a job, hopefully, that's in a field that you enjoy. Normally, if we did this right, about when it starts bubbling, we can cook it just a little bit longer and it should be done. Now I cheated today and I went ahead and pre-cooked our biscuits. So we have our biscuits ready, we have our sausage ready, and in just a moment we'll have our good sausage gravy. Finishing up today, remember, biscuits and gravy is a cheap way to make it through college. Make sure you join us next time right here on Triple C. Cheap college cooking.
should go to the House of Blues. And now, the following people from the talent show need to go see Mr. Gallagher in room 138. Colin Dacey, Brittany Mays, Kay Ann Jones, and that's it. And now, a video that a lot of you have seen, and it's called the Harlem Shake.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Con los terroristas.
I'm not in that video. Anyways, the scholarship video. Senior member of the 2012 Waxahachie Indians football team. You may qualify for the 2013 QB Club Scholarship for $500 if you are in the top 50% of the class. See the counseling department for the application. The deadline is March 21st, 2013. And now, interact. An educational video. Hello, people. This is the Interact Club presidents, and we're going to do an interview on them. This is
Alex, Natalie, Marissa,
and Mrs. Mills.
First of all, we're going to ask them, what do you guys do in Interact? Hello, people. This is the Interact Club presidents, and we're going to do an interview on them. This is
Alex, Natalie, Marissa,
And Mrs. Mills.
First of all, we're going to ask them, what do you guys do in Interact?
We're a club that we get together and do a lot of community service projects. So on certain weekends or days after school, we'll get together and do things to help out the community. We have a lot of fun while helping out the community because we're all friends. So it doesn't really feel like you're doing work, but you're doing work for a good cause. We do them around town, or like, I don't know, like we've helped out at Bethlehem, or we made the mums for the special needs kids for homecoming. So just kind of wherever around the county.
We have different activities throughout the year. So everything we do in community service is outside of school time. It's not during the day. And we've worked with Habitat for Humanity, Hope Clinic, Salvation Army. And the way that the people contact us is sometimes we work through Rotary, and sometimes we just work through people contacting the club through email. A lot of the schools in the district rely on us to help with their carnivals or just different things they have coming up. Our latest project that we did last week for Valentine's Day is we danced with the senior citizens at the Sterling House, and it was really successful, and they've invited us back to play bingo. To join Interact Club, it's open to any student at WHS and WNGA, and we're a very diverse club. It's all grade levels, all kinds of kids. You can join at any time of the year. We do ask that you pay $5 dues, and those dues go to a scholarship at the end of the school year.
Interact is Junior Rotary, and our motto is Service Above Self.
When do you guys meet?
We meet every other Thursday morning in the library at like 8:10 or 8:15, and they're really quick meetings. We just go over like the upcoming community service events for the next couple of weeks, and so y'all should join.
Thank you, all you guys. This was a great interview. I hope you guys will think about joining Interact next year, or I don't know if they can join it throughout the year. Yeah, they can. So, thank you. And now the cheerleader mascot tryouts. The deadline is to turn in applications. It's 11 on March the 8th. If you plan on trying out for cheerleader mascot, please have your paperwork ready by this date. And now, Wales. Wales.
Wales.
Wales. Wales. Wales. request if you're wondering what that was. Thank you to the 9th graders. We work hard for you guys. Now, where's the spear?
Can you go ahead and briefly introduce yourself?
Sure, John. My name is Dr. Nicole Mansell, and I am the Director of Public Relations for Waxahachie ISD.
Can you please explain why the logo needed to be changed?
Absolutely. First and foremost, when you have a logo, it is your brand. It's what identifies you apart from anyone else. And so we wanted to implement a change to the Waxahachie High School and Waxahachie High School athletic logo because it needed to be something that we owned, that we created in-house, so that we could trademark it and legally own it.
What went into the planning and making of the spear?
John, actually quite a bit. I worked with the school district attorney for over a month, some 75 email exchanges back and forth. We had a professional graphic artist come in. We went through 20 different designs. And once we were able to identify an image that hadn't previously been trademarked, we have to go through the federal and the state trademark registry to make sure that what we have designed wasn't already in place. Then we selected that final image, and then I worked with Waxahachie High School administrators as well as the women's and men's athletic directors to select the final one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here today.
That was great. And now, the weather with Dante Blakemore.
What's up, WHS? I'm Dante Blakemore, and here's the weather for this week. Saturday, it would be 55 degrees for the highest, no percent of rain, 11 miles per hour of wind, and the lowest of 33 degrees. Moving over to Sunday, the highest would be 63 degrees, no rain, no nothing like that. 5 miles per hour of wind, and the lowest would be 46 degrees. Moving on over to Monday, Monday would be 69 degrees, no rain, 16 miles per hour of wind, and the lowest will be 45 degrees, so make sure you dress warm in the morning. That's your weather for today. Have a good day.
I hope you didn't miss the foreign exchange student. And now the Hatchie Sports Corner. Varsity softball travels to Corsicana for a weekend tournament starting today. Varsity soccer takes on Corsicana at Tiger Stadium tonight. Ladies play at 5:30 and men follow at 7:30. Indian baseball continues their tournament this weekend with play today at Richards Park. Thank you for not switching the channel. See ya.